We got Metcon day 48. We have 3 sets of 10-minute AMRAP, so 30 minutes of total work. Now, in between each of our AMRAPs, we have a 3-minute rest. So, first AMRAP we're gonna be doing is gonna be dumbbell pull across. Only 5 each, so we want that dumbbell to be heavy that we are dragging across, really forcing us to use our lats, our reverse delts. Then we're gonna move into dumbbell reverse lunge. 5 each. So again, use those same heavy dumbbells and use it for the reverse lunge. And then finally, we're moving on to 50-meter sprints. You're gonna go through it as many times as possible. Then you're gonna rest for 3 minutes. Then you're gonna move on to dumbbell clean and press for 8 total reps. Moving into goblet squats for 8 reps, and then finally burpees for 8 reps. Take a 3-minute rest. Then for your last one, you're gonna move into single arm kettlebell swings. It's gonna force you to keep your core stable and in line. And we have 10 reps on each side. Then we're gonna move into push-ups for 20 reps, knock them out. And then finally a 200-meter run and you're done. So I'm gonna show you how to do that in the next video. All right, so we are starting off this AMRAP with our posterior chain. So we have dumbbell pull across, is gonna be the back, a little bit of abs, and we have some reverse lunge, the hamstrings and glutes, finishing off with sprints, which will hit the hamstrings and the glutes as well. So you will have one dumbbell on the floor. Make this thing pretty heavy. From here, you're gonna get into the push-up position. So as you can see, I'm lining up my hand with the inside of the dumbbell here. And it's in front, pressing, or I'm in that push-up position. From here, I'm gonna reach across to grab the dumbbell handle and slide it across to then I place my hand. And I'm gonna grab it, slide it, grab it, slide it. When I'm doing this, I want us to try to stay as stable as possible. I don't wanna see kind of this deal happening where we're shifting our hips. I wanna stay as square as possible with our hips and our shoulders. After that, we're gonna grab the other dumbbell and we're gonna do some reverse lunges. So for the reverse lunge, we always wanna make sure that we have our hips, our knees, and our ankles in line. Feet about shoulder width apart, not stacked on top of each other. From here, take a big, nice long step back, drop to that 90 degrees here, 90 degrees with your torso. And then from this position, you're pulling yourself up. Imagine that you're pulling yourself up with that front leg, and then back down, back down. That'll help you engage the glutes and the hamstrings more so than pressing off the toe and getting the quads. And then lastly, we have a 50-meter sprint. So if you have a curve, or you can do it, or just any 50-meter length. If not, you're gonna be doing a 10-second sprint on any sort of cardio equipment, preferably a treadmill that you have available to you. After you're done with that, you're gonna take a 3-minute rest, and then you're gonna move into dumbbell clean and press. So dumbbell clean and press, we're going to be here at this bottom position. So we're gonna be in a nice squat, our chest is up, our hips are back, feet are screwed into the floor here. Dumbbells will be angled down, almost like if we were doing like a suitcase kind of squat or deadlift. From here, you're gonna drive on up, using your leg, you're trying to jump, get into that triple extension, trying to jump up. You're gonna catch it in the front, in this position. We're not going down in that full clean squat. You're just gonna catch it in the front rack position, and then you're going to press overhead. So what it'll look like is this. It'll be here, back down, back down. Let's do from the side, over here. For the reps. Then you're gonna move into goblet squat, so have a dumbbell or a kettlebell. You're still in that squat kind of position, feet into the floor, hips back, chest up, and then you're just gonna pull yourself down to the bottom position, and knock out those squats, those goblet squats. Trying to get depth. We don't want to stay here. Want to try to get as low as we possibly can before finishing off with some burpees. So for the burpees, go down into the push-up position. Complete a push-up, chest to the floor. If you're not quite there yet, I still want you to complete the push-up, so use your knees if you have to. Go on a bench if you have to. And then jump up and finish the rep. And then get your 3-minute rest, which I need right now before going into here, but we're gonna go into single arm kettlebell swings. If you don't have a kettlebell, you're gonna have to do, I'll show you how to do it in a second. So single arm kettlebell swing, everything's the same as a two-handed swing. Starting back about a foot and a half behind, hinging over, nice athletic position. Grab that kettlebell one arm, hike it through here, just as if you would a double-handed kettlebell. Single arm, drive the hips through, let that kettlebell come up, and then back down. The only thing that is different is the transition. So you do a swing, you finish the reps for that side, you'll then transition hands, catch with the other one, and then continue on. So it'll look like this. Be here. Now I completed my swings, switch arms. With it, when doing these single arm swings, it gets real easy to kind of torque your body and your hips and your shoulders. So just try to remember, hips come through at the same time, hips come through at the same time, or else you end up getting something that looks a little like this. And we don't want that, we want hips through at the same time. Now, if you only have a dumbbell, you're gonna have to go a little bit wider with your stance so you can fit it fully through, but you can do the same thing. You'll have to turn the dumbbell as you go down, so the dumbbell thumb goes down as you go through and then back up. So it'll be here, through, and then you'll switch with that. And then we have push-ups. So we have 20 push-ups. You're just gonna get down onto the floor. Here, abs tight, ribs down, screw your hands into the floor, drop down to your chest, and back up. Or on the knees, or off a bench. Whatever modifications you need to make to be able to complete the 20 reps. And then last thing, you're just gonna go on a 200-meter run, or if you don't have any way of calculating that out besides time, go ahead and take a run for 45 seconds. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.